meeting rooms were not touched by this fire. High winds hampered firemen's efforts to control the fire for about 2 hours this afternoon. We have a report from Teresa Mertland.
Westlake Fire Department was called to the scene shortly before 3 o'clock. Reports indicate the fire started on the first floor of the Crystal Room, which is situated in the center of the east wing of the old portion of the hotel. The building was fully involved when firemen arrived at the scene. Westridge, Kearsarge, and Lakeshore Fire Departments were immediately called to assist. The fire first traveled to the second floor of the Crystal Room. According to Bel Aire officials, that part of the building houses an apartment where 2 Bel Aire employees live. Firemen had to evacuate the building at least twice when gusty winds totaling 10 to 20 miles per hour fanned the flames, sending them further eastward into a section of one-story hotel rooms. Firemen had to be treated at the scene for smoke inhalation and heat exhaustion. Dozens of oxygen tanks were used to fight the fire. After battling the blaze for more than 1 hour, water sources began to dry up. Firemen laid a 4-inch line from 12th and Fillmore and pumped water from that direction. Still unable to bring the fire under control, engines number 3 and 11 from the Erie City Fire Department were called to assist. Firemen continue to battle the blaze at this hour, and it has been a long and hard-fought battle. Although it is impossible to estimate the damages in dollars and cents, it is obvious by standing here at the scene that damages are severe. Teresa Mertland, Jet TV Action News.
Units from over a half a dozen different fire departments are still at the scene of a major fire at the Bel Aire Hotel on West 8th Street in Mill Creek. The fire kept firefighters busy for several hours.
The first calls for help came in about 3 o'clock. The fire reportedly got its start in the basement area below the Crystal Room and spread east through much of the older section of the well-known hotel. Units from Westlake and Westridge were the first to arrive and begin the attack. Their fire crews fought their way to the source of the main fire, but they were stopped in their tracks.
The 3 people on that line, that fire flashed overhead, burnt one of the fellows going into the basement area. Don't know if it was an explosion or if we got a flashover from it. And it came right up through the basement, took the stairwell out, so there was no access to the basement. Went up the rear wall into the second floor on the old portion and started working its way east.
Additional help was summoned from neighboring departments, including the city of Erie. The firefighting efforts were hampered by high winds, which helped to fan the blaze and drive the flames further through 15 or 20 of the hotel's older rooms. Traffic in the area was snarled. West 8th Street from Peninsula Drive to Fillmore was closed. Fire police from a half a dozen or more departments were called to the scene to help direct traffic. One fireman reportedly was burned. Several others suffered from the heavy smoke. But at last report, the injuries were not believed serious. Hotel officials say the main building, restaurant, and rooms west of the Crystal Room were not affected. The actual cause of the blaze still to be determined. Frank Razone, News Center.